for young people. It's really difficult to buy or to rent lands nowadays in Europe. And we have this intensive system where they put the animals in a farm and they produce all the food outside the farm and they carry it by boat, and it's not sustainable. And we have to think about how our grandparents did things before us. They don't have tractors, they don't have fertilizers and herbicides and insecticides. They just use animals to eat the grass and produce manure and to feed the land too. They walk with the animals from the mountain until the sea, looking for green and fresh grass. This kind of farming is more sustainable. The animals eat all the grass in the bush, all this food that we lose if we don't go with the animals to this landscape or mountains. And at the same time, clean the bush, clean the forest, because now we have forests that are not well conserved, and it's why we have a lot of fires nowadays. And now I am doing what my grandparents did before. I travel by foot with my animals during the summer. I look for these places where you can find water and better grass. And it means that these places for me are free. But it's difficult because during these last 5 years we are suffering a really dry weather everywhere because we don't have enough rain. It's difficult to find information about which is the right way to arrive from point A to point B.
Això ja és Ribelles, tot això, la vall de Ribelles.
I del Morató ja tira recte amunt i ja està, no? Diria?
Sí, esclar, però un poll és per aquí.
El que és línies llargues encara...
Sí, nosaltres arribem fins aquí i llavors aquest camí continua, sí, però s'acaba aquí. No hi ha abans.
I a Coll de Falgueres... I talked with the last shepherds and they remember when they did it that 35 years ago. It means that less traffic, less administration and bureaucratic papers necessary to cross cities, and sometimes there are some ways that one shepherd used it and then when he died, at the end he was the last one, and there was any kind of information I can read about it because shepherds we usually talk, it's not possible to find in internet or in books. Also, I have to walk from Cadaqués until Comanegra. It's like 150 kilometers. It's a lot of stress. My animals are tired, psychology and physics. And for me it's difficult to accept that I have some limitations. And I am scared about the day when I will not be able to follow my animals. This is my worst nightmare.
días antes la intención del gobierno de trabajar en dos frentes. El primero en un paquete de medidas inmediatas de varios.
Also, I have been really alone in the mountain. I have been depressed, really depressed. And I was in France alone in the middle of nowhere. And this dog, Danny, during these days, she stayed all the time with me. She put her head close to me and she wanted to distract me. And I think that I learned more things from Tanit than she could learn from me. Nia is amazing. May is amazing. Asha is intense, but is amazing. My dogs are my life.
Que tu sempre vols més, Tu no et mors d'aquí, tio.
This kind of life is difficult, it's not easy. But I think that I'm a lucky guy because I am doing what I want. I never stop to think if it's the right thing. I live it and I love it. And I know that I don't earn a lot of money, but I never get up in the morning thinking that I go to work. And I'm with the animals that are my family, and I choose them to be my family. I choose Arkadia like the name of my vlog, because Arkadia is the paradise for Romans and Greeks, where you can find nymphs and mythological animals and food and drink. But also the only human figure was a shepherd. I don't know what the people expect to find in the paradise. I expect to find a lot of grass and sheep. And Arkadia, for shepherds, is a normal day because we just have to live with our animals to know that we are already in paradise.